Right, okay, so now my left hand is completely healed from the broken metacarpal bone, so I'm back to doing full calisthenics again. So what I'm going to be doing today, first of all, is I'm going to be showing you how to do the perfect push-up, right? Now this is a lot harder than it actually sounds. Most people who they do their push-ups, they do them completely wrong. They do them with their elbows flared out like this to the side, where they're using their shoulders. They don't retract their shoulder blades. There's so many little tips that you can learn to improve the number of push-ups you can do and to improve your overall calisthenics performance. At the end of the video, I'm going to be seeing how many push-ups I can do. This is the first time I've actually trained, apart from the isometric training, which I've been doing all the way throughout my hand injury, which will have managed to maintain, as you can see, the muscle density, but also as well, hopefully the fast twitch muscle fiber powers, and enable me to get out a reasonable number of push-ups at the end of the video. So first of all, let's have a look at the basic format for the push-up. Okay, so when we do the push-up, we're going to divide this into two separate components, okay? This will make it easier for you. So first of all will be the setup. So the best way to do this is to do what we call the high planche push-up hold. So what you do is you hold this position for 1 minute. Okay, so I'm going to show you that now. Right, okay, so you want to get yourself into a position, first of all, where your hands are at chest level. Okay, you want your body nice and straight, core tight, ankles flexed, so you're even flexing your calves, and you want to hold this position for 1 minute. Nice and tight. Okay, so the reason it's so important to learn the high planche hold is this will get you into the habit of holding yourself in exactly the right position for when you do your push-ups. So it means that your arms are going to be directly below chest level, which is where you should be pushing. You're pushing in like this, okay? Also as well, it will bring in all of the correct muscle groups, the chest, the triceps, the front of the shoulders, also the core, and also as well the thighs, the calves, even the ankles are flexed. So it's one straight tight line throughout the push-up, and that's what gives you the power to generate as many push-ups as possible in as fast a time as what you possibly can. It's a standard beginning calisthenics exercise that will enable you to move on to more advanced exercises. Now, if you can't maintain the full planche hold, you can do that on an elevated surface, okay? So again, just for 1 minute, you can do it on a chair, you can do it on a slightly higher surface. Gradually, you just need to work your way down. Usually, most beginners can hold the high planche for a full minute, which is just, as I showed you, directly straight out like that. Body in a straight line, everything tight, core, lower back, thighs, ankles flexed, so you're in a completely straight line. So now let's move on to the actual mechanics of how to retract the shoulder blades when executing the perfect push-up. So starting with your hands directly under your lower chest, core tight, thighs tight, ankles flexed, one straight direct line like an arrow. So for the push-up, hands directly under your lower chest, core tight, ankles flexed. You're going to retract your shoulder blades as you go down, touch your chin to the floor, and back up, like that. As you push up, you want to ensure that your shoulder blades are completely protracted too. Right, so now we're going to see how many push-ups I can do. I haven't trained for 8 weeks apart from overcoming isometrics, which I've been doing a lot of because of my broken hand. So, proper form, follow along to me. We're going to go for as many push-ups as we can in a row. Let's go for it. So get ready, core nice and tight. Okay. That was tough. Okay, I almost lost count there. I think it was around 45, which isn't bad considering I haven't trained for 8 weeks. Don't worry if you didn't manage to complete that number. You can do them on an elevated surface, as I showed you earlier. You can start off on a higher elevated surface, work your way down to a lower elevated surface. The most important thing is to practice holding the high planche push-up position, which is essentially the push-up position where you're tightening your entire body. And what that will do is it will give you the correct position for when you actually do your push-ups, and you can do that on an elevated surface, as I showed you earlier, as well, if you can't manage that on the floor. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. I know that I have. It feels great to be back working out again. I've got decline push-ups to do. I'm going to have a little break before that. Today is my chest and tricep routine. But yeah, I'm pretty exhausted after that. But my hand feels good, so that's all healed. Everything's all good there. If you've enjoyed this content, hit the like and subscribe button. Have a great week, and I'll see you all next Monday in the next video at 6 p.m. GMT time. Have a great week.